Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a topic that fascinates so many of us: muscle growth. You hit the gym, you lift the weights, you feel the burn, but what's actually happening inside your body to make those muscles bigger and stronger? It's not just about lifting heavy things. It's a complex and incredible biological process. We are going on a journey from the macro, what you see in the mirror, all the way down to the micro level, exploring the hidden mechanics of muscle development. This is the science of hypertrophy, explained. So let's start with the basics. What is hypertrophy? Simply put, it's the scientific term for the increase in the size of your muscle cells. When you challenge your muscles with resistance training, you're not actually creating new muscle fibers. Instead, you're making the existing ones thicker and more robust. Think of it like this: your muscles are made up of thousands of tiny threads, or fibers. When you lift a weight that's challenging enough, you create microscopic tears in these fibers. Now, this might sound bad, but it's actually the starting pistol for the entire growth process. This damage sends a signal to your body: hey, we need to repair this and make it stronger so it can handle this stress next time. This is where the magic really begins. In response to these micro tears, your body initiates a repair process. Specialized cells called satellite cells, which are like the construction crew for your muscles, rush to the site of the damage. They fuse to the damaged muscle fibers, donating their nuclei and helping to repair the tissue. This repair process doesn't just patch things up, it overcompensates. It rebuilds the muscle fibers to be thicker and stronger than they were before. This repeated cycle of damage and repair is what leads to visible muscle growth over time. But this process can only happen if you give your body the right tools, and the most important tool in your toolbox: protein. You've probably heard "eat your protein" a million times, and here's why. Your muscle fibers are primarily made of protein. To repair and build bigger muscle fibers, your body needs a steady supply of amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. The entire game of muscle growth boils down to a simple equation: muscle protein synthesis versus muscle protein breakdown. To build muscle, the rate of synthesis must be greater than the rate of breakdown. Resistance training stimulates synthesis, and eating enough protein provides the raw materials. If you're not consuming enough protein, your body won't have the resources to rebuild, and your efforts in the gym won't translate into the gains you're looking for. Now, let's talk about the stimulus: resistance training. Just going to the gym and lifting the same weights every week won't cut it for long. Your body is incredibly adaptive. It gets used to the stress you place on it. This is where the principle of progressive overload comes in. It's a cornerstone of any effective training program. Progressive overload means you must continually increase the demand on your muscles to keep them growing. This doesn't just mean adding more weight to the bar, although that's a great way to do it. You can also increase the number of reps you do, increase the number of sets, reduce your rest times between sets, or improve your form to make the exercise more challenging. The key is to consistently push your muscles slightly beyond their current capacity. This ensures you're always creating that necessary stimulus for damage and subsequent growth. Without progressive overload, your body will hit a plateau because it no longer has a reason to adapt and get stronger. But training is only half the battle. What you do outside the gym is arguably just as important. I'm talking about rest and nutrition. Muscle growth doesn't happen while you're lifting weights. It happens when you're resting. Sleep is prime time for your body to get to work on repair and recovery. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormone, which is a key player in tissue repair and muscle building. Skimping on sleep is like hiring a construction crew but not letting them work. You're sabotaging your own progress. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night to give your body the time it needs to rebuild what you've broken down in the gym. Beyond protein, your overall nutrition is critical. You need enough calories to fuel your workouts and the energy-intensive process of building new muscle tissue. If you're in a significant calorie deficit, your body will prioritize its energy for essential functions, and muscle building will take a back seat. A modest calorie surplus, eating slightly more calories than you burn, is generally optimal for maximizing muscle growth while minimizing fat gain. Complex carbohydrates are essential for replenishing your muscle glycogen stores, the fuel you use during workouts, and healthy fats play a vital role in hormone production, including hormones that support muscle growth. So, a well-rounded diet is non-negotiable. Now, we need to address an important factor that's often overlooked: genetics. Why does it seem like some people can just look at a dumbbell and grow muscle, while others have to fight for every ounce? The answer, in large part, lies in our DNA. Genetics influence everything from your muscle fiber type distribution. Some people have more fast twitch fibers, which have a greater potential for growth, to your hormonal profile, like your natural testosterone levels. It also dictates your body frame and where you tend to store fat or build muscle. This doesn't mean you're doomed if you don't have elite genetics. It simply means your journey might look different from someone else's. You can't change your genes, but you can absolutely maximize your own genetic potential through smart training. Discipline, nutrition, and consistent effort. Focus on your own progress and don't get discouraged by comparing yourself to others. Let's put this all together and talk about a realistic timeline. In a world of instant gratification, it's easy to get frustrated when you don't see results overnight. But building noticeable muscle takes time and consistency. For beginners, you might experience newbie gains, a period of rapid progress as your body quickly adapts to the new stimulus of training. But after that initial phase, progress will slow down. Gaining 1 to 2 pounds of muscle per month is a fantastic rate of progress for most men, and about half of that for most women. It takes dedication, day in and day out. You have to consistently hit your workouts, eat the right foods, and get enough sleep. There are no shortcuts. Visible muscle gains are the result of months and even years of consistent effort. So be patient with yourself, trust the process, and celebrate the small victories along the way. So, to recap the journey from macro to micro, you lift weights, applying progressive overload to create a stimulus. This causes micro tears in your muscle fibers. In response, your body activates satellite cells to begin the repair process, fueled by adequate protein and calories from your diet, and given time to work during periods of rest and sleep. These fibers are rebuilt thicker and stronger than before. Over time, this repeated cycle leads to hypertrophy, or visible muscle growth. The rate and extent of this growth are influenced by your unique genetics, but your effort and consistency are the variables you can control. It's a beautiful, intricate system, and understanding it can make your fitness journey that much more rewarding. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the science of muscle growth. I hope this explanation helps you approach your training with a new level of understanding and motivation. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let me know in the comments what topic you'd like me to cover next. Keep training smart, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video.